Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to be delving into something that I know a lot of you have been curious about, the mindset of high-value men and how they interact with women. If you're looking to develop your own high-value traits, or you're interested in understanding the inner workings of a high-value man's mind, you're in the right place. As you might have guessed from the title, we're going to be covering the 4 things that high-value men never do with women. This is not about blaming or shaming. Instead, we're going to be looking at these behaviors from the philosophical perspective of Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy that emphasizes self-control, virtue, and wisdom as the path to a fulfilled and tranquil life. High-value men, those individuals who understand their worth and carry themselves with a unique blend of confidence, humility, and respect for others, have a particular code of conduct when it comes to their relationships with women. In line with the Stoic philosophy, they understand that their actions and reactions are solely within their control, and they carry out their interactions with a sense of dignity and respect. In this video, we're going to dissect these principles, understand why high-value men steer clear of these behaviors, and explore how adopting this mindset can lead to healthier and more fulfilling relationships. So, whether you're a man seeking to improve your relationships, a woman trying to understand what to expect from a high-value man, or simply someone fascinated by the intersection of philosophy and everyday life, I'm sure you'll find something valuable in this video. So, grab a cup of coffee, sit back, and let's dive into the mindset of high-value men, their interactions with women, and the inherent stoicism that guides them. Stay tuned as we uncover the 4 things high-value men never do with women, and how you can learn from these principles to improve your own life and relationships. Alright, let's dive right into our first point. High-value men never disrespect women. Now, this might seem like an obvious point, but it's important to underline it because there's a little more to it than meets the eye. High-value men, those who possess a strong sense of self-worth and confidence, understand the value of respect, not just as a moral compass, but as a fundamental principle for successful interpersonal relationships. They know that respect isn't just about being polite or courteous, it's about recognizing and appreciating the inherent value in others. Now, let's be clear here. Disrespect is not just about overt actions like yelling or belittling. It includes subtle behaviors too, like viewing or treating women as objects, or simply not valuing their time, thoughts, or feelings. High-value men are aware of this, and they consistently treat women with the respect they deserve. In the context of Stoicism, a philosophical school that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions, this behavior is reinforced. Stoics believe in the inherent dignity of all individuals and the importance of treating everyone with respect. They argue that we should strive to show compassion and understanding, regardless of how others behave towards us. High-value men, embodying Stoic principles, understand that their value is not defined by how they treat those they like or admire, but by how they treat everyone, especially those from whom they have nothing to gain. This includes, of course, women. Take a moment to reflect on this. Are you respecting women in your life, not just with your words, but with your actions too? Remember, a high-value man doesn't just respect women because they're women, but because they are individuals with their own unique thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Stay tuned for our next point, but for now, remember, a high-value man is a respectful man, and that respect extends to every interaction, every conversation, and every relationship with women. It's not just about being a gentleman, it's about acknowledging and appreciating the inherent value in every human being. Let's dive into our second point. High-value men never manipulate women. This point is crucial to understand because manipulation, in any form, is a clear sign of disrespect and insecurity. Let's get this straight. Manipulation is not a sign of strength. It's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of a man who is not secure in his own worth and has to resort to deceitful tactics to get what he wants. Now, Stoicism, the philosophy we're focusing on today, is all about virtue, wisdom, courage, and discipline, and none of these virtues involve manipulating others. Stoics believe in living life in accordance with nature and treating others with respect and kindness. Manipulation, therefore, goes against the very essence of Stoicism. High-value men, who are often also stoic in their approach towards life, believe in authenticity and honesty. They value genuine interactions and relationships, and they understand that manipulating someone will not lead to any meaningful or fulfilling results. Instead, they communicate openly about their intentions and desires. They are not afraid to show vulnerability because they know that real strength lies in honesty and emotional resilience, not in dishonest games. Think about it, gentlemen. If you're a high-value man, you don't need to manipulate women to be with you. You're confident in who you are and what you bring to the table. And trust me, this kind of self-assurance is attractive. It shows that you respect both yourself and others. So remember, manipulation is a no-go. It's harmful, it's disrespectful, and it's frankly unattractive. High-value men do not resort to such low tactics. They rise above, they communicate, they respect, and they maintain their integrity. This is what makes them high value. This is what makes them stand out. Stay tuned for our next point, where we'll discuss how high-value men never play the victim. But for now, let's all strive to be more authentic, more honest, and of course, more stoic in our interactions. Moving on to our third point. High-value men never neglect their own needs. This refers to both physical and emotional needs. High-value men understand that their health and well-being are critical, and they prioritize self-care. They maintain a balanced diet, stick to a consistent exercise routine, and ensure they get enough sleep. These practices are not just for vanity, but they contribute significantly to their physical stamina, mental alertness, and overall productivity. And it's not just about the physical. High-value men also take their emotional needs seriously. They are not afraid to express their feelings or seek help when they are struggling. They understand that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of courage and strength. They are not hesitant to seek therapy or counseling if they feel it is necessary. However, this doesn't mean that high-value men are self-centered or selfish. Far from it. They understand the importance of meeting their own needs so that they are in the best possible position to support and care for others. They realize that they can't pour from an empty cup, so to speak. What we can learn from the Stoic philosophy here is that we should be self-reliant and independent. Stoicism teaches us that we have control over our own actions, responses, and emotions. We shouldn't rely on others for our happiness or satisfaction. We should be capable of meeting our own needs and not expect others, in this case women, to fulfill them for us. In a relationship, high-value men never put the burden of their needs on their partner. They don't expect their partner to make them happy or to complete them. They enter a relationship as a whole, self-sufficient person seeking to share their life with another whole, self-sufficient person. So remember, to be a high-value man, you must value yourself. Take care of your needs, both physical and emotional. Be self-reliant and independent. You will not only attract high-value women, but you will also establish healthier relationships built on mutual respect and care. Stay tuned for our fourth and final point on what high-value men never do with women, based on the principles of Stoicism. Alright, let's dive straight into the fourth and final point. High-value men never hold on to destructive emotions. And this is where the concept of Stoicism truly shines. Stoicism as a philosophy encourages emotional resilience and control over your reactions. It's not about denying your emotions, but rather about understanding them, staying calm, and not letting them control your actions. A high-value man understands this principle and lives by it. Let's unpack this a bit. It's pretty common to experience negative emotions in a relationship, right? Anger, jealousy, resentment. They're all part of the human emotional spectrum. However, a high-value man knows better than to act impulsively on these emotions. Picture this. Say a high-value man's significant other gets asked out on a date by another guy. Now, jealousy could easily creep in here. It's a natural reaction. But instead of acting out in a fit of rage or insecurity, a high-value man takes a step back. He reflects on his emotions and questions them. Why is he feeling this way? Is it reasonable? Is it beneficial? This is the Stoic approach to emotions. It's about taking a moment, breathing in, and examining what you're feeling. More importantly, it's about not letting those emotions dictate your actions. That's why, in our hypothetical scenario, the high-value man would calmly discuss the situation with his partner, instead of letting jealousy take the reins. Now, it's crucial to note that this doesn't mean a high-value man is emotionless. Far from it, he feels deeply, but he doesn't let those feelings control him. He acknowledges his emotions. He understands them, but he also knows when to let them go. He doesn't hold on to destructive emotions because he recognizes that they can only lead to self-destruction. And the truth is, this emotional balance and understanding is attractive. It's a mark of maturity, of value. It's a clear indication that this man can manage his emotions, can handle difficult situations, and can provide emotional stability. And that's what truly sets a high-value man apart. So there you have it, the fourth and final point. High-value men never hold on to destructive emotions. They understand them, they manage them, and they let them go when they need to. That's the Stoic way, and that's the high-value way. As we draw to a close, let's recap the 4 things high-value men, driven by the principles of Stoicism, never do with women. First, they never let their emotions dictate their actions. Instead, they strive for emotional intelligence, maintaining a calm and collected demeanor, even in the face of adversity. Second, they never compromise their values or principles. They stand firm on their beliefs and are not easily swayed by external influences. Thirdly, high-value men never put women on pedestals. They respect and value women, but also understand that everyone, regardless of gender, is human and has flaws. They don't idolize or objectify women, but rather see them as equals. Finally, they never project their insecurities onto others. They recognize their weaknesses and work on self-improvement, rather than transferring their insecurities onto their relationships. Remember, the goal of Stoicism is to lead a life characterized by virtue, wisdom, and inner peace. This philosophy can help men, and everyone else, develop strong, healthy relationships with women and with people in general. It's not about being emotionless or detached, but about finding balance, maintaining self-control, and living a life anchored in reality and rationality. So guys, as you go forth, remember these principles. Strive to be that high-value man that embodies the Stoic philosophy. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about progress and growth. And to the women watching, these are also great indicators to look out for in a potential partner. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content like this. Remember, as the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. So, react with wisdom, react with virtue, react with Stoicism. Stay strong, stay stoic, and we'll see you in the next video.